Hi, I'm Girl Game Renee, and here's some community tips on shooting. The first tip, of course, is definitely shooting wide open is the best shot to take. 2 would be if the defender has his hands down, hand down, man down. So definitely take that shot. And 3, definitely creating great spacing. And these are the 3 top defensive tips.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting 5s for both teams. Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Damian Lillard. Antetokounmpo is out there with Holmes. And it's Smith. And it's Moore in at the 3 slot. And for Brooklyn, down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Mitchell is out there with Hardaway. And it's Markkanen in at the 3, the small forward. And looking at this game in terms of the NBA Cup, there are major implications here tonight.
Yeah, both these teams come in at 1-0, and with just 4 games in the group stage, the difference between 2-0 and 1-1 is massive. I'm sure that's not a fact that's lost on either of these coaches.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Mitchell passes to Hardaway. And here is Markkanen. MP inside. Covered by Smith. And there's Hardaway. That's good on the assist by Markkanen.
It's not just the decision-making. It's the ability to put the pass where it needs to be, when it needs to be there. Mr. Markkanen, well done, sir.
Now here's Giannis. He had 27 points last game.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, had a chance to talk with head coach Jordan Fernandez. We talked about the problems that Giannis poses. He said, look, there's no easy way to defend Giannis. We have to be physical with him, keep him out of the paint as much as possible. But he acknowledged that even having multiple bodies on Giannis sometimes just isn't enough. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Oh, give credit to Lillard there. Outstanding work of recognizing the defense over committing.
Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer, and the jumper falls for him. Hardaway's got 6 points.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already, he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is all bigs in our game.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And here is Hardaway. 23 points his last outing. Mitchell finds Hardaway. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Giannis. Difference maker he's been for him. He's averaging more than 34 points a game. Hard to believe. Here's Giannis. And the pass to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Incredible range. Lillard makes these deep shots look like they're effortless.
Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Rebounded by Holmes. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. The rebound by Johnson. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And it goes down 2 points. And that's 10 points for MP.
I love that Cam Johnson is looking for the best shot available. What a pretty pass.
And you talk about complementary pieces, Doris. Cam Johnson could fit on any team in the NBA.
And that is because, Kevin, he has got one of the most valuable skills in the game today. That's range shooting. He's got size and a quick release, and he just continues to grow on the defensive end.
And the first time out called of the game for Brooklyn. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, they put the defense on. Aggressive, intimidating. They blocked a lot of shots in that one.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Green, he's checked in for Moore. Jackson comes in for Zaire Smith. And Paul subbed in for Damian Lillard. Here's Antetokounmpo after the made shot from Hardaway. Here's Oliver. Guarded by Jackson. Oliver's shot is good.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs. Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And so MV will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. We've got Nicholas
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Baseline try. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the corner? Because the corner 3 is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
The Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the 76ers was a revelation. He scored 23 points, and you love what he gives his team at both ends. He didn't let the losing streak get to him. In fact, he used it as motivation to get the W and break that streak. Kevin?
All right, David, great. We'll see if tonight follows suit. I'm sure he's looking forward to the challenge.
I think he'll be ready. He's in a groove. The confidence is insane. Boy, it's a good place to be.
No doubt. He is locked in, seems so comfortable with where his game is at. Boy, has he been fun to watch.
Lillard against Hardaway. And no good that time. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And Moore kicks to Holmes. Passes to Smith. To Holmes. Over in the corner to Lillard. A three-pointer off the mark. Brooklyn trailing. Over in the corner, Kemp. Hardaway for 3. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Smith kicks to Giannis. Moore outside. 6 to shoot. Shot from the top of the key. They get it back. Holmes off on the layup.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Antetokounmpo passes to Lillard. Down low. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Nick Claxton. The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw good from Holmes. And the Nets making a change here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Green is checked in for Antetokounmpo. He doesn't get the second one. The Nets with the lead. Right side Hardaway. Lays it up off the glass. Hardaway's got 12 now in this quarter.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
The shot's good from Smith.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
MP deciding where to go with it. Off target from outside. Smith with the basket on the assist from Moore. Smith's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Hardaway, and good that time. Hardaway's got 26.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Here's Lillard. They kick it out to Green. Smith against Hardaway. Moore outside. Sheds over Markkanen. Holmes. And it's Holmes with the extra effort. Holmes got 8 points.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's Hardaway. Pass to Johnson. Rebounded by the Bucks. Holmes got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Lillard. Sinks that one from the post. Lillard's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And the shot goes in.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
Smith outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Smith's got the lead, back up to 2 now for the Bucks.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way. Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And that's why it's above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Moore outside. Puts up a 3. A rebound by the Nets. Now, here's Mitchell. Now, Hardaway. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Nets Youth Dance Team.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Antetokounmpo. Smith is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Rashawn Holmes, and it's Moore in at small forward.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Milwaukee to the middle. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. Using his size, Giannis.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Mitchell passes to Markkanen. Johnson dishes to Hardaway. That one, no good. Smith with the defensive effort.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here. Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Inside. Mitchell finds Hardaway. 2 points. That one goes. Hardaway has got the game tied up here for the Nets.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineup, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Brooklyn making some changes. McMillan.
Substitution.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
Milwaukee's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's Antetokounmpo, the dish to Green. Bucks passing it around. Here's Lillard for the tie. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Nets have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Lillard's got 13.
A downright lethal 3-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
To the inside, Smith lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He's got 12.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The Nets have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And he sinks the second. 20 seconds left to play in the third.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Floats it up for Giannis. The shot comes out.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game.
62.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Markkanen is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in its center. So that's the next spot. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal call.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Bucks. On Wednesday, the San Antonio Spurs come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And for that game against Miami, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
The Nets with the lead. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Bucket is good. Hardaway's got 41.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Antetokounmpo passes to Smith. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got his 4th assist in this one. Mitchell kicks to Hardaway. On the wing, Markkanen.
Who's got ball?
Hardaway against Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Mitchell. Oh, good on the 3. Hardaway with the steal. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got his 8th rebound here tonight. Milwaukee's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. More outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis says, "Get off me!"
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their forward.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
And Brooklyn making a change here. Claxton's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Jackson's checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that last timeout, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bucks said to his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off. Guys?
Thank you, David. It's all about Antetokounmpo. One-on-one fast break. And it's Lillard missing. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. The lead is 2. Here's Hardaway. Over in the corner, Claxton. Markkanen finds Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Over Jackson. Hardaway, no good. Bucks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Pass to Lillard. The pass to Holmes. That shot off. Good defense by Claxton. Here's Hardaway. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Bucks trail by 4. Lillard outside. He dishes it to Moore. Jackson has the open look. No good with the triple. And the net shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Hardaway passes to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, the athleticism on display. Nick Claxton makes these throwdowns look easy.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Bucks trail by 6. To the paint, here's Smith. Collects the 2-pointer near the hoop. 16 points for Smith.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his team.
Smith against Hardaway. On the line, basket good. Hardaway's got 47 points.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget it.
Giannis inside. Johnson's there. Here's Moore. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Johnson, and he uses the glass on the way. And it's an 8-point Brooklyn lead.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Inside. Here's Giannis. Rebound by Mitchell. And here are the Nets. They're on a 14-6 run. Hardaway against Moore. Three-pointer. No good that time. The Bucks shooting the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Holmes passes to Antetokounmpo. Johnson with the defensive effort. Markkanen dishes to Hardaway. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good, he hits again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
Disappointing day for him. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you would love to see them finish this game the right way.
Rebound by Smith.
Oops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Hardaway with the steal. And so it's Brooklyn actually grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olmers, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.